Okay. I think we might be live. I'll just wait for everything to come through. Okay. I think we are here. I think the audio is correct. This might be the greatest live stream of all time. Or possibly not. Okay, welcome to the setup live stream. So I said I was going to do a few live streams in this vertical format while I was setting up. But then I had another thought. I thought, you know what, sometimes I overrun, so I'll do it after I've recorded the video. That way everybody's happy. And here we are. So this is a live stream and nobody's here yet. So I'll just keep talking to myself until people arrive, if anybody does arrive. Oops. So yeah, this is the post setup stream. So if I ever do a vertical stream, it means there's not much planning that's gone into it. Whereas if I do a horizontal stream, then I've actually planned stuff for the stream. So this is just a little vertical stream to catch up with you guys and see how you're doing. But yeah, when people arrive, we will get things rolling. So I've got a couple of things that I want to talk about. So if you're watching this on the replay, you could probably skip the first 5 or so minutes. I tell you what, if you're watching the replay, wait until the timer comes up. I'll put the timer up when people start. So it's going to be about a 20-minute stream when people arrive, if people arrive. I could just be sitting here talking to myself for 20 minutes, but that's fine as well. If you do pop in, let me know in the chat. Let me know what time you joined in the comments as well. That would be awesome. So I'm just going to check something over here. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, hello, we've got our first person. How you doing? Hey, there's a couple of you. That's awesome. So, if you are new, I don't know if you've seen anything on the channel before, but if you're new, we do comedy tech news, and this is a little stream that I'm doing after I've recorded the main video to catch up with people who kind of watch the normal video. So we'll do a little bit of tech news on here. We've got some tech news to go through that I didn't cover in the video that I just recorded, a main video. So there we are. That's what I'm going to be doing. Have any of you seen any of the videos before, or you just got this randomly from YouTube? Because YouTube likes to do that, send people on random side quests to find me, apparently. Where are we? Ah, yes. We've got a couple of news stories that didn't make it into the main video. So one about Utah targeting VPN use, which is not great. And then we got one about flying drones in Japan. So that'll be interesting as well. Please, Scooby-Doo the dinner circus one. DJ, I'm just going to call you DJ because there's a lot of letters in your name. That's cool, DJ. Yeah, no, yeah. YouTube sometimes randomly puts these streams out to people who have watched and not watched. So it's cool that you're here, though. That's awesome. Yeah, so it's going to run for about 20 minutes. So they've got a vertical stream, which is going to be just one that I haven't planned very much for. I've got a few things planned, to be honest. You can just buy it in front of inches. Like, I don't know what that means. You're going to have to talk to me like I'm 5. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit lost. Maybe I've just been filming too much and talking too much. Yeah, so the vertical streams are going to be not as planned as the horizontal streams. So we've got two stories that didn't make it into the main video, which is going to be out on Saturday, hopefully, if everything goes right. If I am organized enough, then the main video should go out Saturday. So that's that. Also, I called this Hotfix and Chill because I'm just chilling after recording a video. I'm quite talked out. You're not 5, I'm 8. Please give me the news. Let's have some tech news, shall we? Okay, let's jump into the first one and now do a straw poll for this stream. So the first one is that Utah has become the first state to target VPN use with an age verification law. How do I don't know if I can share my screen on here. But Utah is locking down on VPN use. They want the same age verification laws as they have for, or they tried to implement for all the adult sites. I've lost where I am. There we are. Be 18. I will be 18. I'll be 18. Oh, God, yeah, I'd like to be 18 again. It doesn't hurt when you fall over 18. You know, when you get older, it's not so much the getting hurt that's the problem. It's the recovery time. So like when you're 18 and you fall over, you might hurt yourself for like an hour, maybe 2 hours. Once you hit older than 18, around the older age, then that 1 hour turns into about 3 weeks. Yeah, so Utah are the first state. Utah, I'm going to read this from Tom's Hardware, so you can go over to Tom's Hardware and read this story if you wish. Utah, the first state to hold websites liable for users who mask their location with VPN. That's the law they are trying to enact, which, I don't know, maybe you'll need a VPN to use your VPN. Who knows? Oh, we've lost the light. That light behind me just went out. I think the battery died on that one, which means the battery might die on some of the others. We may be in total darkness soon. So, from the article, it looks like they are targeting well-known IP addresses from VPN services, which isn't going to work because VPNs rotate their IP addresses for this exact situation. And currently it's only going to take place in Utah. Whether it gets passed properly or not is not going to be. I don't think this is going to work. It's filled with a lot. The problem the problem with government, all governments all around the world, it's filled with a lot of old people who don't know how technology works. Now you can get old people who do know how technology works, but they're not in government. They're laughing at these silly little laws that try and ban VPNs. The only value for the light off. Yeah, we've added it's ambience. We're doing a boudoir now. Yeah, so the only other countries that kind of do this thing are countries like China. I don't know a lot of the YouTubers. I strike that. I don't know any YouTubers. no one's reached out to talk to me. Spooky tech news. Yeah, spooky tech news. We might lose that one soon. You know what? I'm gonna give me 2 seconds. Bring this one down because this one is too high. I'm still here. I'm still on the stream. I'm just off the screen. But this light should be a different color and lower down. I don't know if that's going to make any difference. It made a little bit of pink. Okay, so we did that. Yeah, that's quite possible. He is a bot. But there we go. Shall I see? Bear with me 2 seconds. Let's see if I can make a... can I do a thing? Display capture. Oh, we can do a full thing. Okay. Let's put that down there. Like that, I suppose. And then... huzzah, we can read the news. No, we can't. Anyway, that didn't work very well. Never mind. I'll try and get a proper screen capture in a minute. Oh, it's still there, isn't it? Let's let's turn it off. That's awful. I'm so good at The live stream. Yeah. No. It's only Utah because it's only the state of Utah who wants to enact it at the moment. There may be other states who want to enact it, who want to pass a similar law, but Utah is currently the only one who does it. Utah and China are currently the only two who want to restrict VPN use. So there's that. Okay. Let me just try and fix it one more time. And if I can't get this to work, then I will give up. Browser. Not that one. That can go away. Window capture, that's what we want. Select a window. Firefox. Take that off. Let's make it smaller. We can do that. And then we can separate that out. Or we can put that back and do that one. Does that work? Hey, there we go. And I can make that bigger now. There we go. Now we can read along together. Oh, not if I minimize it, we can't. There we go. Perfect. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the two big countries, China and Utah. So as I said, I don't think this is going to work. I think the people are just going to get around it. And the VPN companies are just going to change how they do things. They're just going to rotate the IP addresses more frequently. And that's how it's going to be. So yeah, that's the story that didn't make it in, because I couldn't really... I try and keep each story on the video around about 3 to 4 minutes per story, and I don't think I could have got 4 minutes out of the Utah VPN story. So that's why it's in the after making a video stream. What else did we have on here that didn't make the cut? Ah, yes, the Chrome 4 gigabyte. So Chrome, this is actually a big story, but I didn't kind of get round to it in a news story. Yeah, exactly. The difference is yeah, that Swindon I don't think is really with us. The difference is with China is the laws in China are much more punishing for being caught using a VPN. So that's why it's a bit more less used. Is I don't know how to word words. The laws in China are more strict around VPN use, which is why if you get caught with a VPN, I think you can get jail time, or you can get quite severely punished for having a VPN in China. Whereas with Utah, what are they going to do? They don't even know who you are. Okay, so what else? Yeah. So Chrome has well, not everybody, but it might be everybody soon. Chrome is going to download 4 gigabytes of, let's go back to Tom's Hardware. 4 gigabytes of AI to all of your devices without your permission. This is on Tom's Hardware again. It may violate EU law. And I can tell you, it definitely does violate EU law, because we didn't ask for that. Yeah, and waste thousands of kilowatts of energy. Excuse me, coffee's pretty gassy. So this is Chrome being stupid. So they... Excuse me. So Chrome is downloading a little mini AI package, basically a virus, to every single device that has Chrome installed on it. 4 gigabytes to power its AI assistant, while... Yeah, this is happening right now. I don't know which particular version. Well, I should check the article, shouldn't I? Really, it might say which versions of Chrome on here. But basically, it's downloading 4 gigabytes to power its internal AI models. So it's rolling out Google AI, Gemini, isn't it? Is Google's one. So it's rolling out Gemini, like a mini Gemini, on every single browser and wasting a bunch of energy. So it's whatever device you're on is going to be doing all the hard work for the AI, which is obviously going to run your battery down faster as well as taking up 4 gigabytes of space for no reason. I mean, that's in the times of all storage costing way too much money, 4 gigabytes is not a trivial amount anymore. I can't find. Yeah, the Gemini Nano model is approximately 4 gigabytes in size and will automatically download on systems that meet certain hardware requirements, which I can't see what they are. So it's going to be probably not mobile devices then, but it's going to be laptops, desktops, that kind of stuff. I forgot I used Brave and swapped the icon. Yeah. I think, yeah, so a lot of AMD CPUs have got this kind of AI microarchitecture built in. So maybe anything from the last 3 or 4 years, something like that. Yeah, so I think Brave's probably going to be alright because it's literally Google's Chrome and their Gemini. As you tell, I use Firefox because I like the Firefox. Okay, this was going to be a little. Okay, I'm going to put a timer on the stream because it's going to be a short stream. That was the idea of these. So nope, not that one. It's going to be this one. Oh, and everyone's going to be sad when the stream ends. Yeah, I know, the RAM is awful. I needed some more RAM. I was being a bit greedy with RAM. I've got an editing PC, and sometimes I do some After Effects stuff on that. And After Effects just eats all the RAM that you possibly have. You have to tell After Effects not to use all the RAM, otherwise it will just take all of it. Even the stuff you're using for other things. So I thought, oh, I'll get another kit, and then I'll maximize the amount of RAM that I can have in my motherboard. I think it's 128 is the maximum I can have in that. There's 64 in there at the moment. I thought I'd get another 64 kit. Yeah, not this year, and probably not for the next couple of years either, because those prices are just stupid. And it's affecting everything, isn't it? The Steam Deck, the Steam piece, the Steam console, but not the controller. The controller released, and that was okay. Did you get some RAM then, DJ? Did you actually have to buy some, or did you just nope out at the checkout like I would have? Da, 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 da. So yeah, avoid Chrome, I guess, and stick with Firefox or any of the other browsers. I'm going to read it out loud because reading in my head doesn't make good live streaming, does it? I'm on AM4 with R5 5600X, the single 116 gigabyte stick. I got 32 stick worth both board and worth more than both the board and chip. Yeah, the RAM I got now is worth 4 times more than what I paid for it, or 3 times more. It's crazy. So you should sell now and buy in 4 years, and not just not have a computer for 4 years. 32 is a good place to be. 32 gig is good, and I think what we're going to see is a lot, especially over the next few years, is games and programs are going to be targeting 32 gigabytes because they know that nobody can afford anything more. So I think it's sort of going to balance out from the people making software and games, but it's still not a great situation to be in, especially if you want to build a new machine, or you're switching platforms. If you're going over to either AM5 or Intel's latest one, DDR5, it's not going to be a good time. But yeah, I don't think anyone's going to be making that jump soon. Okay, I'm going to do a straw poll for people who are joining. Ask a question. So I called this stream Netflix, Freudian slip. I called this live stream Hotfix and Chill, which I think is a okay name, but it might not be the best because I come up with some others. So we've got Hotfix and Chill and some other options. And like, since this is a stream following making a video, backdoor access was another option, which I thought was also funny. And the backdoor feed. You can see I kind of had a theme going on with the backdoor. So let's add that as an option. So for these mini streams, this poll will probably go out on a post as well. I'll start this and see if it worked. Hey, it worked. Okay, yeah, so there's a poll for the name of these mini streams that happen after... I'm live right now, please watch, thanks, lols. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. I will call it I'm live right now, please watch, thanks, and then a dash and one of these options. Yeah, so as I said, for anyone who's coming new, these are mini live streams after I filmed a video with stories that didn't make the cut for the main video, pretty much. And then maybe once a month or something, I'll do a longer live stream with actual planned stories and games and more interactivity for everybody involved. Yeah, I'm torn between the backdoor ones. It's never pleasant to be torn by the backdoor. I'll just say that. Yeah, I really like the backdoor ones. I thought they were better than Hotfix and Chill, but Hotfix and Chill has a nice ring to it. It sounds nice to it. But the backdoor ones might have a nice ring as well. Yeah, it's that kind of show. So if you're watching here for the first time, we do tech news and comedy. So if you haven't seen any of my videos, you can check those out. It's tech news wrapped up in a load of nonsense. So Zadako, did I pronounce that right? Probably not. You'll learn very quickly that I'm not very good with names. Have you seen any of my other videos before? Is this your first time finding me, which might be interesting? No. Okay, yeah, so we do tech news and comedy. This is a mini live stream after I finished recording a tech news video. Just to hang out with you guys. And we covered a couple of stories that didn't make the tech news. That didn't make the main story, so we did Utah banning VPN use, which didn't make it. We discovered that Utah and China are now pretty much the same thing, really, in terms of internet freedom. And then we moved over to Chrome, downloading 4 gigabytes of an AI package and not telling anyone about it, and just using your PC and laptop for their own Gemini AI thing, and using your electricity to do it as well. Yeah, now that I've looked at the first one, it kind of, yeah, I know, it's difficult, right? I like the way Hotfix and Chill rolls the same as Netflix and Chill, but I do like the innuendo of the backdoor one. Show us around. The camera's on a tripod, and I don't want to move it. But this is the setup. Okay, at the end, I'll take the camera off the tripod and move it around the room. That will be the grand finale of this stream. It looks like Hotfix. Hotfix. Maybe I shouldn't choose that one because I keep defaulting to saying the wrong thing. Okay. And what was the... Oh yeah, the other story that didn't make the cut was Japan is deploying ultra-cheap cardboard drones built for swarm warfare. You know, so we're going to have cardboard drones. There isn't going to be any wars fought between people in the future. It's just going to be robots fighting robots. It's going to be the Terminator. It's going to be Terminator and Blade Runner, but it's going to be no people fighting each other. Just whoever has the most robots. Japan is making robot cardboard drones for war. Yeah. As I said, robots fighting robots is the way the world's going to end. It's not going to be... All the humans are going to be on a separate planet, and all the robots are going to be fighting on Earth, like Terminator versus Blade Runner. Like old Terminator and old Blade Runner, the good ones. If you've only seen the modern Terminator and the modern Blade Runner, then you're really missing out, because the old ones are better. Maybe some of the CGI doesn't hold up as well, but... Oh, I see. Yeah, sorry, DJ. Yeah, my brain is a little bit fried from... fried? Brain is a little bit fried from talking, doing all the videos today. So yes, this is kind of a decompression stream as well. So yes, sorry, I didn't get the meme reference. I do apologise. Hotflix and Chill is taking the lead. Yeah, that's why I have coffee. It's I don't know what time it is where everyone else is. It's 10 to 5 here, PM in the afternoon, and I'm drinking coffee, which means I probably won't sleep. You know, I read a thing about... it's this thing on Reddit about how much coffee Americans drink, and they were like, oh yeah, 3 or 4 cups a day, and that's quite a lot of coffee. And I'm like, we're in England. People have like 10 cups of tea a day, and that's just, you know, average. That's like the go-to drink. On the news, those drones would be a great idea until it rains. Yeah, yeah, it would. How did you defeat the entire Japanese army? Well, we bought a hose pipe and a fire engine, and that just ended them right there. What else did I have on the list to talk about on this live stream? Ah, yes. YouTube notifications are changing. I don't know if I can find this, but I found this very important. Where are we? Let's see if I can find it. YouTube notification. So it's the notify all button. Nope. Notifications. Oh, whatever. It'll correct it. As I said, my brain is fried. Changing. Oh my goodness, I can't type today. Oh, it's a video. Oh no, here we go. Engadget. So YouTube is muting push notifications from channels that you don't watch. This is very annoying, and I will explain this when I get back to the page I was looking for, where I can see where everyone's chatting. So I'm doing this on a laptop. It would be better with 2 screens, obviously. I don't like coffee. Do you drink tea, Zach? Zavako? Oh, yeah. Z, I'm going to call you Z, because I can't talk anymore. Yeah, tea or coffee, the great debate. Actually, I just don't like both. Yeah, that's fair as well. Red Bull or Monster or any other energy drink is also fair game. This is so fun, like a live news show, but with interaction. That's the idea. Coffee in tea. I thought about that, and then I thought we could call it toffee, but then toffee is already a thing, so you can't have toffee. So you'd have to call it cough tea, and that sounds okay-ish, But yeah, no, I tried it when I was about 14, and it's horrible. It's not a good combination. Yeah, is it? I think every kid, especially every like boy kid, tries stupid things like that when they're younger. The girls not so much; they're quite sensible. Yes, because tea is great. Tick off, tick off would work. That's a bit more catchy than the whatever it was I said. Cough tea. Tick off. Where are we? Yes, YouTube notifications are changing. So the notify all button that the notify all button that you press to subscribers to YouTubers that you want to subscribe to, and you press notify all, and you want to be sent all the notifications of every time they publish a video. Well, that notify all button now won't notify all. Great. So if you don't interact with a YouTuber, then it's not going to keep sending you push notifications to your mobile devices for their new videos, which kind of sucks, really. So what that means is you still get notifications in the if you go onto the desktop page and see it there, but on mobile, so Android and iOS, mobile and tablet, you won't get a notification that they made a video, which is a pretty aggressive relationship, really, isn't it? Pay me attention, or you don't get any attention back. So if you don't interact with someone in your subscription feed, the notifications that you signed up for don't get sent to you, which is really annoying because you might not watch every video that somebody puts up. Like this with the tech news, you may find a couple of stories that I put up not interesting for that particular week or particular couple of weeks, and you know eventually get to a story that you do find interesting and you watch that one, and that's fine, and that's okay to do for everybody. But yeah, you might not like a couple, and if you choose not to watch those ones, then your notifications get turned off, which isn't great. I'm here to improve my English. Please slow down. Let me try. I'm going to turn on the bell for your channel. Let's see how long they get muted from me. Yeah, I know, and it really sucks. So my idea was, yeah, sorry Z, I do talk fast, but I don't think this is going to be the best place to improve your English. My English isn't great, and that's my native language. I try and go a little bit slower for you. Sorry, but we've got 4 minutes on the timer, and I've got a couple of things to cover. So so my idea was do like maybe a weekly or monthly roundup. You know, everything, all of your subscriptions that you don't perhaps maybe interact with as much as the main ones, put them in a weekly or a monthly feed. But I think that might be, a bit too sensible for YouTube. The notify all button needs to notify all. If they want to slip in a separate option which says notify me sometimes if I keep, paying you attention, then have that button as well. But yeah, so that's why I'm going to start. So yeah, this isn't great for creators, but I do understand why. So their reasoning is that people are getting too many notifications. So what they do is they just yeah. Actually, I muted all notifications and scroll through my subscription. Exactly, that is the problem that YouTube is facing at the moment. People get too many notifications because, someone might post 3 shorts a day, and then someone else posts another 2 shorts, and then someone posts a long form. And if you've got 20 subscriptions, that's like, I don't know, that could be like 100 notifications a day. So that's why they're doing it, because people are getting too many notifications and just turning them off altogether. But I think they need like kind of a middle ground option. It's what the personalized option should be, really. So yeah, it's not great for creators, but it is a problem that needs to be solved, but I don't think this is the right way to do it. So yeah, the change in YouTube notifications began as a small trial that the company tested out this year, and now it's being rolled out across everyone. I don't know what's going to happen if you choose not to watch someone for a few weeks or a few months and then watch them again if the notifications start back up. Who knows? Who knows what YouTube's thinking? So yeah, it does make a little bit of sense, but it's not great for creators reaching an audience. So my solution is to be an old man and do an old man thing, which is to start a newsletter, which is going to be once a month, send out a newsletter, everything that I've been going on for that month, and then you can choose to watch them or ignore the email. So I'm going to be setting that up soon. How long have we got? We've got 1 minute left on the timer. Okay. Anything that I have missed? There is nothing left on my list. So we covered Utah being China. We covered robot fighting cardboard airplanes from Japan, and Chrome being absolutely stupid and installing essentially malware on your computer via Chrome. So there's and the YouTube notification things. So I think we did everything. We got 50 seconds. Any questions from anybody in the chat? And I'll try my best to answer them in 40 seconds. There is silence across the board. Okay, thank you very much for watching this live stream, especially you, DJ. It's been great having you here. It really has. Yeah, so I'm going to do these more frequently after I've recorded a video. Hopefully I'll be a bit more awake for some of them, and probably a little bit more sleepy for some others. It looks like at the moment Hotfix and Chill is leading with 75%. I will make another post I'll make a post on YouTube as well, and we'll add up all the results and go from there for the name for this one. Yeah, so these little live streams are going to be more frequent after filming a main video, and the main video should go up a day or so after these little live streams. And there we are. Yeah, go for it, DJ. So the news stories might not be interesting to you, but hopefully I've done enough funny stuff around the news stories that they will be interesting. Even if you're not interested in that particular story, hopefully you'll get a couple of laughs out of it. That's the idea between all of these videos. And then there's a couple of roasts as well that I've done, experimental things. So you can check those out. We're getting new viewers here, and the stream is coming to an end. So I do apologise for those. And Zadako, I'm sorry that we didn't improve your English too much. Yes, I can be hard to understand sometimes, and I do ramble, and I do slur my words occasionally, so there is that. But yes, this stream is wrapping up now. I think we've gone over. It's supposed to be a 20-minute stream, and we're hitting 38 minutes. But I've had a good time. I hope you have as well, DJ. Yep, no, thanks for being here. It does mean a lot. It's been great. Okay, so I will see you in the next live stream, or I will see you on the next video. Let me know. Oh, DJ, comment on a video that you watch, so I know that the ones that you checked out. It'll be cool. Okay, thanks everyone. What am I doing here? What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. Stay sexy and be excellent to each other. Your stream will stop immediately. Yep, that's the button that I pressed. Does that one still do what it says it does? Let's find out.